Hello friends, from my last video I hope all of you understand the root cause for the obesity and the influence of leptin resistance in obesity. Today we are discussing three things. First is how to identify this leptin resistance, and second is what are the reasons behind leptin resistance and how to overcome this. Welcome to the another chapter of 1 Degree Change, a continuous learning program for the pharmacist. First of all, if one patient is approaching you with a obesity complaint, and how to identify this person have leptin resistance or not. If you talk to the patient, you can understand this person have leptin resistance or not. Because if the patient is suffering with the leptin resistance, definitely they are the habit of overeating. Because for these type of people, the feeling of satisfaction is very delayed. Because comparing to the normal people, they have to eat more food to get the satisfaction of the fullness of the stomach. That is the first indication for the leptin resistance. And second one, the hunger feeling is more for these people, and so they are eating very frequently. And third thing, these people, they are suffering with the leptin resistance, feel no energy at all time, especially immediately after the food they will feel too sleepy. This is very common in the people, they are suffering from the leptin resistance. One another indication is that if these people maybe already tried a lot of things for reduces the fat, but they are not working, because maybe they are trying some exercise or diet or food supplement. This will work for a little days. Means maybe some days or some week they will feel some reduction in the body weight, but after that it is constant or increasing the weight. This is also common in the case of people, they are suffering with the leptin resistance. If you talk to the customer from these symptoms, you can understand this patient is suffering from leptin resistance or not. Next we can see what are the causes or the reason for this leptin resistance. The major cause for the leptin resistance is a inflammation in the hypothalamus area where these leptin receptors are present. One another common reason for the leptin resistance is the increased triglyceride level in the body. If the triglyceride level in the body is high, it will delay it will prevent the transport of leptin to the brain. Another reason is the overconsumption of the carbohydrate, mainly the simple sugar and the fructose and refined foods, because these food have the high calorie and also this is a simple sugar that it will hike the amount of glucose in the blood. Because of this reason, if you observe the people, they are eating the junk food more, they are become more obese. One another important reason for the leptin resistance is lack of sleep and increased stress. The people, they have lack of sleep have become more fatty, because the lack of sleep will leads to leptin resistance, and so it will leads to increased body weight and obesity. Next one is the people, they are under insulin resistance. If the people have the insulin resistance, automatically the amount of insulin in the blood is more, and because of this reason their cells will get more carbohydrate and it will have the tendency to convert it to fat, and that's why the leptin production will increase, and because of increased leptin production it will leads to leptin resistance. The people, they have the habit to eat high amount of grains and the lectin, food containing the lectins. It is not leptins, it is a lectins. Lectin is a protein they are forming in the vegetables to protect the plant from the insects and like organisms. So if these lectins are going inside the body through the food in a high level, it will leads to leptin resistance. Also, if you observe the people, they have the high stress, is easily developing the heavy weight or the obesity. because this increased stress will leads to leptin resistance. I already told the people they are under leptin resistance. If they try for some method like exercise or the diet or the food supplement to reduce the weight, they will feel the weight is reducing in the initial days, but after some days this weight reduction will stop and maybe it will not reduce further, or sometime it will increase the weight. What is the reason for that? Because these people they are under leptin resistance. When they start to do some exercise or they are using some fat burning supplements, immediately the fat burning will happen in the body. And when this fat burning is happen, automatically the rate of leptin secretion will decrease, and this will lead to the reduced leptin level in the blood. And already they are under leptin resistance, so their body will confuse, and body will feel that the fat in the body is less, so their hunger and their food intake will automatically increase. At the same time, the fat production will increase very high in that stage, and because of that, after some weeks or the days, that weight reduction will less, and because they are doing the same exercise or everything is same, but the fat production, that process is increasing in the body. That's why if whatever they are trying to reduce the weight, it will not work for a longer time. So to get a long-term result for the obesity, they have to clear the leptin resistance first. So next we can see how we can overcome this leptin resistance. With some efforts and support of some nutrition, easily we can reverse this leptin resistance. First of all, we have to do a control in the diet. We have to reduce carbohydrate, especially the simple sugar and fructose from our diet. Second thing, they have to make sure that they are getting the adequate time of sleep, minimum for 6 to 8 hours sleep. Third thing, increases the protein consumption. If they include 30% of the protein in their diet, it will give very good result to, it will help a lot to reverse the leptin resistance. These people, they are suffering with the leptin resistance, how to reduces the triglyceride level. So people have to avoid the food, they are rich in grains and lectins. In the market, lot of food supplements is available that will help to reduces the inflammation in the hypothalamus, like African mango extract and the polyphenols like green tea. These types of food and the omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 is a very good anti-inflammatory agent. Like this supplements will help you to increases the leptin sensitivity of the receptor, and at the same time it will help to reduces the inflammation of the hypothalamus. And also proper exercise, minimum 30-minute exercise for almost all day will help a lot to reverse the leptin resistance. If the person he is take care his diet and exercise, and with the help of some nutritional supplement, easily he can reverse this leptin resistance. So next chapter we are discussing correct combination of the food supplement for the management of obesity and the other patient counseling points for the obese people to get a long-term result for the obesity. And if this information is help you to make a 1-degree change in your professional life, please share with your friends. Thank you.